vibes, everyone. Today I want to talk about maintaining inner peace and staying peaceful uh, when the world around you is, going through chaos. And basically, I just wanted to make this video because I've been noticing that there has been a lot of electricity in the grids lately, and I've been noticing like people becoming more aggressive and you know, mood swings, people having mood swings, and people stressing and being very pessimistic over things that don't even matter. And um, by just like observing the grids and observing the people around me, um, I could see that there's a lot of stress. People are really stressing out lately. And I've been noticing a lot of people like complaining and just arguments and just like this conflict without me. And basically, like while observing that, um, I've been telling myself and practicing like maintaining inner peace because a lot of people, if they're not in balance, they can get caught up in that wave of chaos or that wave of pretty much they get taken wherever the wave goes. So you got the plane flying by, showing you how I'm talking about maintaining that inner peace. They got the different distractions and using the different sounds and vibrations to steer us off our path. But it's important to just maintain that spiritual connection and maintain that present moment inside of you, that blissfulness inside of you, and learn to just, live in the moment and always live in the moment. Because, a lot of people, because of being caught up in everything without themselves, they end up, steering away from the present moment. And what that does is that doesn't allow them to experience life for what it truly is. So, basically they're living life through the program. And it's important to actually just observe in the present moment, observe yourself. And this will also help you just tame your ego in the long run. Because it's like, if you're getting caught up with everything without you, then your ego is going to be very manipulated. And just like the MC said, our ego is our manipulated. So it's like, basically you can live off the program, or you can live, pretty much based off your spirit. And a lot of the times it's because people get caught up in the interpretation of life. They're stuck on this dualistic nature of positive and negative. But sometimes you just gotta view life and accept things for what it is. And I already said that before in other videos, so like you guys can go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, just maintaining that inner peace. And when you maintain that inner peace, you can basically help reprogram the matrix, because you'll start to pretty much send out that frequency of balance and peace inside. And that will pretty much reflect on others, like being a good example as well, because a lot of people, they're focused on everyone else, but instead of focusing on what they actually have to do, or focusing on their path, they're worrying about where everyone else is going. But really, you gotta just focus on your path and, where are you going and where are you right now? What are you doing? Part of that is just basically being in the present and having that inner peace. So like, don't let any of these outside sources manipulate your ego and pretty much pull your ego strings and get you all aggressive and complaining and back in con cycles, because that's the type of stuff that will happen. You know, just because it's summer in the US doesn't mean we gotta stop putting in the work. You see, because it's like we always have to put in the work. We always have to give 100% no matter what the season is, no matter what's going on in the grids, no matter what the cycle is. We always got to keep giving 100% and staying on that limitless frequency, you know, staying on that times 8 vibration. You got to keep it going and realize that there's a bigger purpose, you know, that we have a responsibility because people don't want to be responsible for their purpose. And when I mean their purpose, I mean spirit's purpose. You know, like the reason why we're here. You know, it's not about our desires or making money or anything like that. You know, the true purpose is to come back to the Creator and to really help people wake up. So it's like if you're getting caught up in all this outside programming and aggression and you're letting your ego strings get pulled, then you're not being responsible because it's pretty much your mission to keep turning up. You know, like once you connect with spirit, it's like you kind of like it's like signing a contract kind of, but it's not like really signing a contract because that's pretty much like the programming. But basically it's like once you connect with spirit, you know, you have a task now and you have a responsibility, and that is to be a loving person. It's like, you know, once you want to get out the program, you got to stay out the program, you know, and you always have the choice. You know, you can go back into the illusion if you want, but it's like when you connect with spirit, you're going to realize that it's not worth it. You know, you don't want to be blind, you don't want to be asleep because you already know too much. So then pretty much you have to learn to maintain it so that you can actually help other people by being that good example and maintaining that inner peace. And you know, lastly, I just want to talk about like spreading the word as well, because a lot of people, you know, they know all this information about like having inner peace and all that and staying balanced, but they never say nothing when they start seeing people outside themselves stressing out. It's like if you see someone like really stressing out, you know, they might not listen to what you're saying, but it doesn't hurt to spread the word and, you know, tell them like, yo, you know, you guys, you got to calm down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, you know, how you feel, because just by telling them can make them think and make them change their choices, and pretty much you could actually help someone a lot and change someone's life just by, you know, leading them into the right direction. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just like maintaining that inner peace and staying true to self, not letting these outside things dictate, you know, where you're going on in your life. Just like keep vibing on your own pace and just keep turning up. So that's pretty much it. Peace in and out.